Okay, so looking at where we are today, we're clearly out here in bullish territory. The next key level that we need to reclaim to go higher is going to be 59.27. This is a 4 hour range that we were in for like 2.5 days. We finally broke out of this range overnight to, make a pretty good move down, but price has popped back up almost back into that range. Nothing new on the 12 hour. We had this level from yesterday that was here. But price, I didn't mark it because we had a 1 hour and a 4 hour surrounding it, and price never did come down. Now, this demand level is coinciding with the top of this downward trend line that we made on the 15 minute. So if price gets down here, anywhere around into these demands around this trend line, I will be using it as a double confluence to take a buy. Let me keep going down to the 6 hour. Okay, nothing here on the 6 hour. This is a little supply zone, but I'm not going to mark it because we were still inside of this kind of chop box. And for the 12 hours after, we still chopped around inside and just kept moving up and down. So I'm not going to mark this as a strong zone. If it looks stronger on the lower time frame, I'll mark it then, but not right now. And nothing below us. Let's see, on the 4 hour. Yep, see, so like at that 6 hour, we still, like if we were to look at where it was down here, it would have just still been chopping around a little bit. Yep, nothing new on the 4 hour. You see what I meant by price came back up in, like finally broke out and gave us a good move out. So like when it's been chopping around for that long, you can kind of look for a good move out. And it went from the 90s down to the 60s, so about 30 points, but came right back up. And I do not want to see, man, if we're back in this zone today, we might be in for more choppiness. Going down to the 2 hour. Same for the 2 hour. Whew, these are some bad looking candles, like tall top and bottom wicks, small bodies. Yesterday was rough. But still no new levels here on the 2 hour. See if we have anything on the 1 hour. Nothing up here. The 1 hour did give a little demand that price pushed out of already. So we will see if we stay, if the bottom of this box now serves as support. If the bottom of this box now serves as resistance, we could come down to test these demands down here. Otherwise, I'll be looking to take a play off of this key level that's above us because I'm not seeing any solid. Here's a supply that got tapped there. You can see this supply here. That price came up and tapped and went back down. But above that, I'm not seeing any solid zones. Yesterday did not give us a lot of solid zones. And finally, the 30-minute. Same deal. Here is a 30-minute supply that kind of got tapped already. Not going to pay much attention to that. I'll be looking to find more supply and demand zones as the market opens, but still inside of this range. Going to be really careful of any more choppiness like we had yesterday. Yesterday was not a fun day to trade just because of all the back and forth. So I will be looking for new zones to form, but I will be looking if we break out of this level. So if price breaks above our key level and breaks us out of the zone, I will be looking for a retest of the zone to take it back up into this, at least into this supply. Alternatively, this bottom of this little chop box that we couldn't get out of for the longest yesterday could serve as support, and we could be taking it down into this demand. If we get down to this demand, especially around where this trend line is, I will be looking to take a buy out of this zone. So just a couple of options for today. As usual, not trying to predict what's going to happen in the market, just trying to react to what it gives us. And let's see what happens. Some people have been interested in, let me remove some of these. Oh, I can do this. Some people have been interested in key levels. And so if I was looking at like this key level here, if I was looking at a key level for this morning, the ones that I would be taking a look at are going to be here at this recent low, here at this recent high. And I would confirm it by going to the 5 minute. Oops, there we go. You can go to the 5 minute, and so looking at the 5 minute, I would also take this low off of this wick as a key level. It is 58.77. Key level off the 5 minute. And this would be my next key level at the high. And then this would be my next key level here. And as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 wicks at this key level. So I'll be paying careful, close attention to that. I'll mark my key levels with different colors. Let's do like purple or something. All right, high, 58.98.25. And so with these levels, I am looking for breaks and holds above or below the level. So a lot of times, do these levels reject? Yes, they do. Those are more risky plays. So like, yeah, price can come down here and just bounce off of the key level as it's deciding what it wants to do. Price can come up here and bounce off of the key level as it's deciding what to do. But if we get a break through the level, a close below the level, a hold below the level, then we can look to take it further down. I will go ahead and mark this one as well. 59.16.50. And I will differentiate these on my levels and zones. Okay, so that's where we are today. Not a lot of upward supply from yesterday. So I'm just essentially looking at key levels here and looking for breaks and holds above or below. If we get down to this 1 hour demand, 4 hour demand, especially around where this trend line is, I will be looking for a buy. If we get up to this 30-minute supply, I would be looking for a sell, but by then I probably will have taken a trade and we'll be done for the day if we get up there today. So that is what I'm looking at now, and I will see you guys in the chats.